Hello everyone. I am posting this video because I am seeing a lot of stuff about Roblox being sued by a lot of parents and a lot of people for people going on like adults. Not like myself, but adults that are I don't want to say the P word, but yeah. So, I'm here to say that yes, that is a bad thing. But it's just like your kids going outside. And basically, it's like stranger danger. So, if you are not going to talk to your kids about stranger danger, like on Roblox, if somebody is coming up to you and asking you your name, your number, whatever, that is your job as a parent. And the kids watching this, please share this with your parents. Because I myself watch everything that my son does on Roblox, and I'm playing with him every second. Now, I know a lot of parents are not going to play Roblox with their kids that much, but I make sure that my son is playing something that is his age range. He is 5 years old, about to be 6. And anytime someone says hi to him, I say, hey, I am his father. If you want to say something to him, you can say it to me. And I make sure that they know that I'm playing with him. So, if your kids are playing Roblox, as a parent, you need to make sure that they are not talking to someone that they aren't supposed to be. You need to make sure as a parent that they know about stranger danger and that they should stay away from people on Roblox that are bad. And the fact that all these parents are suing Roblox for something that they could have avoided in the first place kind of irritates me. I mean, you're not going to sue Walmart for a stranger coming into Walmart and messing with your kid. No, it's not going to happen because your kid is right beside you and you're paying attention to them and you're making sure that no harm is going to come to them. So, yes, I know your home is supposed to be a safe place, but in the video game world, it's just like playing Xbox or PlayStation. There's lots of live servers, and you're not suing Xbox, you're not suing PlayStation for that kind of stuff. You're not suing Nintendo for this kind of stuff. And yes, it does happen on those platforms too. But as a parent, it is your job to make sure your kid is in a safe place. If you're not doing that as a parent, then you are failing as a parent. And I don't mean to be a jerk. I am trying to say that it is not on just Roblox. It is on you as a parent. You need to make sure your kid is safe, even if it's on the phone, even if it's in your house. You need to make sure as a parent that your kid is not doing something that they're not supposed to. I mean, you're not going to leave your kid in a room full of knives and guns and lots of weapons because, yeah, they're going to get hurt. You're not going to leave your kid in a room full of chemicals because they're going to get poisoned. So it's the same thing as being on their phone or on their Xbox or on YouTube or on Netflix or whatever. I'm tired of watching these videos and all these parents are blaming it on Roblox, blaming it on YouTube, blaming it on all these things, when it's your job as a parent to make sure these things don't happen to your kid. So the fact that they are suing Roblox, which yes is a great place and there's a lot of fun games, and I haven't run into any problems with my son, but the fact that kids are running into problems means they are not taught the knowledge that I was taught when I was younger. Basically, stranger danger. So, as a parent, you need to realize that your son or daughter is going to be in a situation online, and it doesn't matter if it's Roblox, it doesn't matter if it's YouTube, it doesn't matter if it's Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, all of these things have live. Twitch, Instagram, all of these places have live. And so if your kid is on a thing that is live, then of course they're going to come across people that are not good. So you as a parent need to watch these things, whether it's getting an app that you can check on their phone like every once in a while to see what they're doing, or just keeping an eye on them every once in a while and making sure they're not talking to anyone. Check their phone. If they have a phone or a tablet, check and see what they're talking about, what their messages are, all that kind of stuff. If you're not, then you're failing as a parent. And that's a no-no. It's not Roblox's fault that these people are coming on. It's not Xbox's fault. It's not PlayStation's fault. It's not Nintendo's fault. You as a parent need to keep an eye on your kid. And that's all there is to it. It's like your kid going to the convenience store, and you, like your 5-year-old child going to the convenience store. You're not going to let them go alone. You're going to keep an eye on them and make sure they're okay. Well, same goes for online gaming or YouTube or whatever. You need to watch and make sure they're not getting into trouble when they're on it. And they're not talking to people that they shouldn't be when they're on it. Now, yes, I am against these people coming on. I think it's a big no-no, and I would literally hurt someone if they tried to come towards my son. But it is not the fault of the gaming website. It is the parent's responsibility to take that action to make sure the kid is not doing something. I mean, I saw a video that a little girl was taken because she was talking to some random person. That would have never happened if the kid's parents were actually paying attention to what they were doing. And I know nowadays, the younger generation that have kids, they're not really paying attention like my mom and dad were when I was younger. I mean, when my mom and dad were watching me and making sure I was playing safe and all that, they would say, Michael, well, they wouldn't be on the phone, but they would call outside and basically round up the neighborhood and say, hey, where's Michael? Where's Michael? Okay, he's here. Let's go. And so they constantly contact me and said, hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Like every 10, 15 minutes. Yes, I was annoyed at it, but at least I was safe. So it's kind of the same thing. When you're on Roblox or when you're on Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo or whatever it may be, you need to make sure your kid is not in a dangerous situation. You need to go on at least 10, 15 minutes, like every 10 or 15 minutes, to see what they're doing. Don't just go in your office and type on the keyboard and act like everything's going to be okay. I mean, going live is like going outside in the world. It's not like staying in your house. So no matter what, where it is, whether it's one of those gaming systems or whether it's a YouTube or Netflix, you need to make sure your child is in a safe spot. If they're as young as my kid, or even at the age of 13, 14, 15, if they're under 18, then you need to make sure that your kid is doing what they're supposed to. Not all around messing, not even paying attention to them. Because, yeah, that's when the problems start. So, I really don't agree with people suing Roblox for something that's their responsibility. It's your kid, it's your responsibility. So take action yourself with your kid. Not go sue some Roblox or Xbox or whatever the heck it is. You need to make sure that you're doing your job as a parent. Like me, I'm constantly watching my kid, making sure he's okay and he's doing what he's supposed to and all that kind of stuff. So you need to do the same thing respectfully. Don't blame those kind of problems on a business that is putting out games for kids to have fun and play, saying, oh, they let this person join and they're messing with my kid. Well, you need to check and make sure as a parent to get that done, to make sure that person doesn't mess with your kid. Just like if your kid was at the park, you would be keeping an eye on them. You wouldn't be on your phone, texting constantly, not paying attention to your kid. That's how they get lost. That's how they get taken. It's just like going to the park, the playground, the festival, the amusement park, Six Flags, Busch Gardens, any of those places. I'm getting really into this, but my point is, Roblox is a fun place, and my son loves it, my other two love it, and they like playing. Kids like to play, but you need to make sure as a parent that they are in a safe place. Roblox does not need to make sure that yes, they should have like an age restriction thing and say, hey, this is for the underage, but it's not all on Roblox. It's on you as a parent. So don't blame Roblox for that crap. Because you could be saying the same thing for Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, all these big-ass companies. You could be saying the same for them. It's ridiculous. You as a parent need to take responsibility. Yes, I am sad that it's happened to those kids, but you as a parent need to take responsibility. I am a parent. I love my son, and I would never let that happen to him because I constantly watch and see what he's doing. Because he's 5 years old, and of course he's going to get into mischief. So you just have to watch. And yeah, that's all there is to it. If the parents were paying attention, this thing wouldn't happen. And Roblox wouldn't be being sued. But the parents don't want to take responsibility for it. Yes, I know that's a crap thing to say, but it is the parents' responsibility. Is Roblox the mom or the dad of your child? No. I wouldn't have anyone take responsibility for my child because they're my child. I'm the keeper of my child. I make sure my child is safe. Roblox doesn't need to do that for me. Xbox doesn't need to do that for me. PlayStation doesn't need to do that for me. So you as a parent need to make sure your child is safe on that gaming spot. If you sense that something is wrong, then check it out. Make sure that they are good to go. And I'm probably going to get a lot of hateful comments for this, but I don't care, because I take responsibility for my kid being on Roblox or being on Netflix or being on TikTok or whatever. I don't allow him on those things. The only thing I allow him on is YouTube Kids with me watching and Roblox with me watching, because I'm a responsible parent. So let's be a little bit more responsible parents and make sure our kids are in a safe spot. Don't blame it on somebody else. That's all I have to say. I will see you all later in the next video. All right. And if need be, I will explain some safety things that we can talk over, so your kids can be safe when playing these games and you checking in on them and whatever. I will post apps, if I have to, that show what they're watching or what they're playing. I will figure it out and find the details, and I will put it on my YouTube channel and say, hey, parents, this is what you can install on your kid's phone or tablet so you can make sure that they're safe. And just keep watching them, making sure they're okay. Talk about stranger danger with them. Do whatever it takes to make sure that they're safe as a parent. That's all I have to say. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.